All right, welcome back to the lab. Yeah, this is gonna be a sort of short stream, I think. Okay, let me just get some of these bots out of the chats. There we go. All right, so the main goal today is simply to be testing out the latest version of Andurel. I just released Beta.2 50 minutes ago. So what I'm going to be doing is simply to test out that version by rebuilding my personal website, which is right now looking like this. I think I built it with Andurel, but I can't remember. So anyways, it's time for an update. Right, so to create a new Andurel project, you literally go Andurel new and then the project name. So what should I call it? MBV, no, let's just call it Modern Vistisen. Scaffolds the project, set up some migrations. Make a Go mod file, title it, and then we can simply cd into the new folder. Let me just do an initial commit. And then I do Andurel tool sync. That gets all the development tools we need to run Andurel. And then we also scaffold with a 30v.example file that we need to update. And one of the new things I did with an Andurel Beta.2 is that you can now do something like, let's say Modern Vistisen development. And then I can just give it my local user and password. And I don't necessarily need to have created this database, because now I can just say Andurel db creates the database, and then I can say Andurel make up, and it applies all the migrations. Anything new in this? No, because all of this we introduced in the CSRF, and yeah, all good. Let me just get my terminal set up here. Modern Vistisen, go Andurel run. We also should have a proper running project runner now through Shadowfax that before didn't pick up CSS class it had seen before. Now it does. All right, so this is the new landing page. I created a bunch of, Claude and Codex created a bunch of components that is based on base code UI and Temple UI, which is two open source libraries. This one just uses Tailwind classes, so there's no real aggregation of classes like there is with base code. So base code UI is literally just Shadowfax Magic without React, which is also really nice. And then Temple UI.io is a UI kit for Temple. So it has drawn inspiration from these two projects to build out these components. Anything else that is new? We still have the sign up authentication flow. They look a bit nicer now. I still need to make these more hypermedia driven, so we get some feedback. Right now you can sign up with different passwords in confirm and password, and you can also I believe use a already registered email without getting a proper error message. So this is where we are at. Let me see, is there anything else I need to quickly introduce? Yeah, I also did this with the CSS. So now we use the CSS variables from what's it called, DCUI, which I also used before, and then I changed them to match what's it called from base code. But now all the components are using these classes, and then we have a light theme and a dark theme that uses these classes. So if you want to add a new theme to the project, you simply just fill out these CSS variables in another theme, and then you can go to layout and you can change it up here. So if we want to do a light theme instead, we should get this. And all the components are now using the light version. Of course, it would be nice to have like a little toggle button, but that will come in the release candidate, I think. All right, let me jump back to dark here. And let me do formatting. Fine. So I already have the database structure from the current implementation of my blog. So we're just going to recreate that with a little caveat, which is set up database structure, which is that I have made it so that you can now use serial and text data types as an ID, which before I forced everyone to use an UID, which is not necessarily required. So I wanna go in and say work. I have it in back and Morten is in latest. Bump that up a little bit. Then in database migrations, we have articles, tags, newsletter, and subscribers. If we do Andurel, make new and say create articles table, tags table, article tag connection table, yeah. And then we do newsletters table, is that plural? Yeah. And finally subscriber table. And then this is gonna be a little bit hard to see, so let me... what am I doing here? Make this smaller and make this bigger. So we now have 3 migrations. But if I jump in here and just grab everything, all of this is good, but instead of using the UID, I want to use serial just to test that out. And I think for tags we can do the same. Where are the migration? Serial, right? And then we have the connection. Again, we don't really need, we can use serial, not null. And let's say primary PID like we do in the other ones, right? Yes. Yes, and this is serial and this is serial. Newsletter, gonna be the same. Gonna be using serial, not null. And primary key ID. I do not want to do. I'm just gonna try to keep it a little bit more consistent this time. Go. Right, and then subscribers. Yes. rid of this. Again, serial not null, timestamp, yeah. Okay. What up, lillebror? Fix them so we have them in the correct order. Let me just commit this. Set up database structure. And oh, can I rename? This is annoying. And Rala as well. What are you doing, guys? How are you doing? I guess it's the right word. Thanks for joining. It doesn't really matter. What is this music? Right, this is the database structure. And let me just check out master and then set up database structure, right? Yeah. Reword this one to be jaw formatting. I think our history is good now. Delete local. I screwed up the structure. All right. Please fix my git history. So it's set up database structure, jaw formatting, and initial commit. Let's try this. Doesn't really matter because I am gonna copy the git from the original repo I have into this one. So I'm literally using tokens now. That doesn't matter, but that is how we are gonna do it. Right, nice. And did we screw anything up? No. Okay. Let's then do feed generate resources. So Andurel generate resource article. Andurel doctor. Good. So we only have a tool warning, that's fine. Dual generate resource tag. Right, and we are still good on the doctor. Yes. Right, and I can't remember if I had this in the first beta 1, but now I have made it so that we can generate queries as well. So for the connection table, we don't really want this to be a model. We just wanted to use it in the article model function. So I can say Andurel queries generate. Generate is gonna be called, what is it? Article tag connections. Article, right? Which will simply create all of the CRUD queries for article connection. Nice. What more? Then we have a little generate resource newsletter and subscriber. Right, and doodle doctor, are we good? Let's see those. Okay, so the doctor is a little bit shaky. And doodle. And not consistent. Okay. So what did we just do? We start by running make up, so we get all the migrations, and then run and doodle down here. We generated all the elements we need to interact with these resources. So we now have the models, we have the controllers, articles. We have, what do we have more? We have routes for them. We have the connection between the routes and the controller. You also have all of these resource views that are using just pure Tailwind without actually using any of the components we have in here. So we're gonna apply them in just a second, but let's jump in here, give it a refresh, and now I should be able to say something like articles. Yes, let me zoom in a little bit. New article, we have everything. But do is published, and today give it some information. And create article. We created an article. I mean, look at this. Straight out of the box, and we have a table here. We also have newsletters, right? Yes. Do we have subscribers? We do. And that's basically it for now. Yeah. So let me just feed generate resources. Take this one out and then remove this, merge, squash, merge and commits. Like this, delete. I mean, are we not? Just looking the same as before. Yeah, we are. So this is probably only some CSS because we have everything good. Next up, let's tackle the home page. So what I want to do is, what is it? Tailwind UI. I think a spotlight. So we're gonna try and do something like this, but using the components. Feed implement landing page. Some views. Home. What I'm gonna be doing. Get rid of all of these components. And how's it looking now? Yep, nothing. Right. Should I start by creating the navigation? Yeah. We don't have navbar, we don't have container. Get rid of this. Let's just try and add this. Yeah. Guess we actually don't even want this div. We can just say container mx auto. We're gonna do flex and justify between. Yeah. This one is gonna be, we don't need the div, right? We can just do it directly on the UL here. So grids, grid call. How does that look? Better. Let's just try and do this like. So if we go to, then we have this one. Okay, I'm not gonna deal with this now. We're just gonna get rid of this. And then we have, yeah. We then want, what do I have on? Do home, post, plural, newsletters. What projects? And oh, I'll be back. I shut the screen. Are we actually showing anything? Okay, we are back now. Good. Good. Let's do some margin on the top. Too much. What is this music? Yeah. Right, and this is using BG base 100. Let's try with BG base 300, 200. 100. Okay, BG white. Good. PX or BY2 and then just do a little rounded. Nice. And I just want to have it like this. Then base 100. What are we using down here? Let's just use 100 as the base. This is better. Nice. And now in components, I have button. Label is gonna be home. Make a link to have to call vendor on it. Right. And guess we probably should have with, so we need to say with href. I kinda want this to come in here. Right, doesn't matter. Routes, home, URL. Okay, we go, yeah. Beautiful. Grab this. And what was that? That was to post. So this one needs to be articles. Index. If we now go to post, yeah. Right. And newsletter. And this one is to projects. That will have to go to do for now. And about will also have to go to do for now. And then finally we have contact that will also have to go to do. Yeah. And if I look at this normally, that's fine. Yeah. Go to post, go to not found. That's what we want. I think this is good. So make link literally uses primary. That's probably fine. Could we make it ghost? Does that look better? Yeah, I actually like that more. Make link, make ghost. Now this is a lot smaller. If we do gap 2 instead. Is it still a problem? No, it's not. So maybe it's actually, can I do with size, components, button size SM. See how that looks. Yeah, better. Much better. So I want to have this on maybe a single one. A little bit of formatting here. Maybe just do the formatting to start with.
Working hard, no time to break. Sweat and tears run down my face. Just as I start
And
to
then
they try to see me
grab
fail. Through your stones, I'll build my throne and find the strength I've always known.
yeah, maybe that's a little bit. No, it's fine. All right, good. Again, this music is absolutely horrible. What is going on? Right. So let's do something like this. How does that look? We don't want this. And what do I have now? I have this. And see, let's grab this. Yeah. And how he has it up. And it's made. Of course, I also need this on the side here. So if I do BT base 300. Because what is layout? Do I want this to be free? Okay, and then home, I now want this to be 100 or something like this. And say container mx auto. I like to HTML2. I can't pronounce your name, so we got a comment on YouTube. And then layouts. This one is gonna be 100, 300, and then this one becomes BT base 100. Yeah. And then we do the footer. Where is that? Right. And I need to do it like this, right? What is it? Java, no thanks. Not doing any Java. This is Go. I can't stand Java.
You said it's not me, it's not my mistake, but I'm worrying day
Good.
by day. You say you need time,
Why?
but I can take it away.
Better.
Oh, don't you remember? You gotta give me a chance now. Don't do this on your own, we can do this together. Oh baby, can't you see?
Yeah. And what is the button sizes we have? Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna do this for now. And maybe add a little bit of padding. Good, 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 good. And home. Now this become flex and flex call, and then we should have span here. Then I have a components avatar. No, not really. I mainly like backend stuff, so this is also an attempt to. What did I do wrong here? I overwrote this span. Yeah. And then what is the source? An attempt is I'm trying to demonstrate my framework here is also to make all of this easier. So that the web front-end part becomes super fast. Do flex, flex call. What is it? Just T5 start, is that right? No, item start. Yeah. And I should probably do on this one instead of with size, I should set CSS. Set class. And we do height 20 with 20. With closer. Yeah, I think this is fine. And then let's do border. Yes. And this. And what do I want to do? How? Close enough. And probably make just like this 2/3. And then text start. Yes. 2/5 instead. No, it's too little. You can go for a bit and come back if you want. Don't worry. It's not gonna be that long of a stream, but you feel to pop in whenever you want to, man. Good. Text base content, and this one is going to be text base base content again, but a little subdued. Probably do with 6 instead and do text start as well. Right. And what is it? SM? Yeah, I think that's better. What did I screw up here? This. Should I do it here instead? What? Am I being stupid here? What's going on? I'm nuts. Okay. So if I do footer here instead. What do you want to take? I mean, you want to stream? I don't know what I'm doing up here with Tailwind. Let's just ask the AI. It's fine. Something is off with my Tailwind classes. Image 1. For some reason the navigation and footer doesn't want to work with. See the image for misalignment. Ah, nice. I mean, turn on the camera, get OPS, and then you are basically ready to start streaming. How long have you been going? Almost an hour. Wait. Tailwind, CSS. No, come on. Container? Don't we have... I'm Danish, but currently living in Spain. Did they remove those? Tailwind Plus, let me see the docs. I need to use... Did they remove those? Where is the container? Okay. All right. We don't have containers anymore. This framework is my own framework called Andurel. You can find it on github.com/mbblabs/Andurel. It's targeted at Rails. Sorry, it's not targeted at Rails. It's targeted at Golang, but it's Rails-like. I just released a beta version that I'm testing out right now. But yeah, go check it out. It should come with everything you need to build full stack web applications in Go. I would love to hear what you think if you do check it out. And I am just rebuilding my personal website. testing out my framework. I just released a new version, so I'm gonna throw that like a real project to see how it works. So we are recreating this design with the latest framework version. And right now I am dealing with the fact that I did not know Tailwind removed the different container sizes, which is, I mean, fine, I guess. Just get it back to what it was before. Container. Container. And home. Container. Okay. So I guess that's fine. It's fine. All is good. Get a little bit of more spacing here. Right. It's probably a little bit too right, to be honest. Do I then do like, I don't have access to. Hey man, I will love that. What details would you need from the framework? I mean, it's ready for you to consume it now. So I'm just gonna share the link here. It's probably easier. The idea is basically to have the same developer experience as you have with Rails. Just do full. Yeah, so I want to have the same developer experience you have with Rails. So it comes with generators. I showed that earlier in the stream where I generate model views, controllers, routes, everything based on a table. And that is essentially the gist of it. Can I restrict this width to be, I don't know, can I do 24? I can, good. What 44? I don't really like these specific values. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna add some buttons to the UI. I mean, we have the links. Already. Yeah, so other basic information we need built around Temple, Postgres, Echo, SQLC, Goose. It has built-in generators, built-in project runner to hot reload the changes on the page. Comes with a backend queue, comes with emails. I mean, a lot of this is fleshed out in the documentation, and also how you get started, all of the commands and the structure. Yeah. Right. I then need to do... what do I need to do? Do I have components? Icon, we do have icon. So components. No, that is not what we want, but and it should be make what is it with icon? Is it button icon? That would make sense. Hey, thanks man, I'm glad you like it. Can never remember anything anymore. What is it? Outline, link, no. Okay, doesn't matter. I'm just gonna grab whatever I have. This has here. Right, copy elements. Let's do this. Yes. Okay, let me just format it a little bit. Yeah, it should really speed up your full stack development work with if you wanna write Go. It also is built around data stars, so there's a lot of what's it called, built-in UX elements into it. Yeah, so also maybe when you mentioned agents, I do have this. So there's a base LLM command in the framework with specific instruction for each of the important layers. So if you do like Andurel, LLM data star, it does. No, hypermedia, sorry. Hypermedia. It comes with specific instruction on how an LLM can work with the hypermedia package that's in the framework. So it's just adding like an agents.md or claude.md file, and then you're ready to use this with AI. I have GitHub. Yeah, let me get this. And Lingling as well. And we should now. Did I not copy Git? I did not copy. Okay. Here, right? Yes. And the class flex. And let's do. Yeah, that looks right. Did gap instead? Nice. And this is x.com/mbvisti. LinkedIn is going to be https linkedin.com in Morten Vistisen. Right. Yeah. And GitHub. Maybe just do MVVC. It's a personal one. Right. And hot wheel loading is also working. Nice. Nice. What do we have then? Now he has this thing that I don't want. I just want to start showing. I just want to. Was that the correct? Social links. Yeah. So what do I want? We already have articles, so let's just grab a bunch of articles from model. I actually also have seed data set up in this. So actually maybe it's in models, right, where we have factories. So I can quickly generate a bunch of random articles if I need to. But yeah, I'm not gonna do this now. I'm just gonna say controller pages, and we now need to have articles, and we're just gonna grab all articles for now because I have not made it. I have not created one that grabs only the published one. So now let's just get some data in the UI. Render internal error rights. How is it I do? Isn't it render CTX and then this? Okay, it wants this. And we just come to home and then do nil. Right. Yeah. Home. Then guess I want to grab all of this one more time. And let me just do for article. Let's just create a paragraph tag. Article. Should get some data now. We do. Nice. I want to use components, cut, and what am I getting here? Card header. Is it? Article title. Does it need render? I don't think it does. Good. Alright, I'm just gonna grab this and use this as an example. Get rid of this, right? And then we do article title and accept. Right. And if you look at what this guy did, he did in the header, right? So we're gonna grab this and put it in here and do not. We're gonna do what is it? Article published at, yeah. We don't have published. Yeah. Good. And then I guess down here it should just be read article, yeah. Components. Label is gonna be reads article. Yes. Yeah. And the href is gonna be routes article show, which right now takes the ID, but we're gonna change this to use the slug. But right now, if I just click read article, we get to the article details. Not necessarily correct, but it works, right? And should we make this primary or just make it outline? I think just make it make outline. Yeah. If we do this and do text start, no, because this is border. Yeah, let's do it here. Item start. No. Justify start. No, I'm doing this all wrong. Good. And I can pass ups. Yes, so I can actually override the class, card classes. Yeah, we don't want that. I want to we want to have BG base. Is it 100? Okay, where do we have? Am I not overriding? Okay, I'm not overriding. Can I override? I should be able to. With class from. Yeah, I need something to override. That does set class. And then it just becomes whatever I pass to it. Let me actually just do this before I forget it. I guess that's in utils. This. What more did I have any internal UI? Shouldn't be there. Layout, internal UI, no. No, good. And then it upgrades. Good. Back here. And now views, home, art. It's set class, which should now override everything. Or not. Okay. What am I doing wrong here? We should really. Card classes. And card classes uses this one. Can I have like an override? So if override, let me just return class. Card classes and class from. This is not really the best approach, but we're just gonna be doing alright. And then in home, I'm gonna say true. Right, so that components need a little bit more work, and now it's working. Good. With fit and border to have some kind of idea of what we're working with. So let's say it's gonna be 96. Yeah. And do something like hover. This music one more time is horrible. Right, horror, not border, but BG. I think that's what we want. No, it's not. Is it? But they are a lot less. Okay. Maybe it was actually correct the first time. And then and if you don't have any border, but wouldn't this be background? I don't get so BG gray 100, something like this. Yeah, this is probably a lot better. Do 10 and then to round it. Much better. And then the card title. Set class. Well, we want to have database content that looks right. What does he do? Yeah, he does something like that. And then we can do border left 2. Yeah. is it I do to make this? Border size? Border spacing? Padding. Alright, so it's probably just some padding on. What up, Pumbaa? How you doing? And then this one we should also have with class empty. And I think we are close now. And the button is with outline. Probably should just make ghost. No. What do we actually have? Probably make a secondary. And make width size. And it's gonna be SM. Yeah. And probably here components with class font bold. Is it text bold? No, it is. All right, that doesn't matter. This is fine. If I go to post and I go to this one and I go to edit and I do like lorem ipsum. Yeah, just generate me something. This. And then the excerpt is going to be a little longer. What am I showing? I'm showing the excerpts. Am I caching? I shouldn't be caching in developments. I might be though. Yeah, okay, I am. Controller. Pages. How do I want to override? I just want to do this for now. And then as well here. Just gonna do an error. Take this away. And then we want to render. Aye, come on. Am I showing my screen? I think I am. Yeah, okay, good. Fine. Yeah. That's good. Maybe let me just get the title to be something like this. A little bit more realistic. Yeah. I think that is fine. And then in home here, why are we actually seeing should the padding be 0? Why are we seeing padding here? Alright, we're seeing it from that one. Right. Okay, I don't really care about that for now. That's a little bit annoying, but fine. Let me just create a few more. So the excerpt, and then just do a bunch of lower ipsum here for content, create the article, and now we do see it. Good. So what I need now is in article routes. Block. What we're gonna call it? Not articles show. Just to article. Right, and then we're gonna do in pages. We're gonna add another route here. That will be article and same here. So we will go into the pages controller, grab all of this and create an article. We will find article. For now it's just gonna be article, and we will pass the article ID, article ID. We don't have an article view. If I go into home here, and I grab all of this and say article, do this, and we want to have an article, model article, and then I get rid of this, and then I get rid of this, And then this one here becomes the article, where we just show article.content. Yes, so controller pages. We're just gonna pass in the article. And then we're gonna say slug is etc. Yeah. We're gonna pass the slug and find article by slug. And then in models, article, find article. Just gonna say article by slug. Slug is gonna be a string. And not ID is just gonna be slug, and then the queries articles. Query article by slug and slug. And total queries compile models article the slug not string, and then in the home view we don't click the article ID, we go to slug and just gonna do the article. And I, of course, have made this into an new route with what is it? I call it new slug, right? Now we go to article slug. The request made was invalid. Router connect pages. Okay. Render. Still not found. Still an invalid request. Why is that an invalid request? Okay, so we don't even get to this one. That is correct. That is also correct. What am I doing wrong here? We add the route as well. Article and render. What? Why is this? One, that's right. Models article, this is also right. We're not even hitting. You're not even hitting the right controller. Hey.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the
Okay.
sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the
Okay, if I remove the prefix, what happens then? We do get it. Alright. And we do see it, yeah. Ay, what is on with this music? So the prefix... Article slug... Articles show slug, can we do that? Yeah. Why in the world is this an invalid request? I am so confused right now. Okay, if I make the prefix post, can I actually do this? Okay. So we are clashing with something. Right. So I'm simply clashing with the prefixes and we can't figure out which one it is. I change this back and then I go to controllers, art. And I'm guessing to do this. And I go back here. Yeah. I'm an idiot. So let's just do post. Come on. Which is fine for now. But we should see different articles. Here we do. So we are matching pretty nicely what he's doing here, but we only can click these, and we need some margin 6 on the bottom. Yeah. And then we have multiple ones. This is fine. I need to fix the padding. And then I probably want to do something like this as well. And then we need the footer. So I'm only, how am I going? Oh, only almost 2 hours. So I'm gonna be ending the stream soon. I just wanna do the, can I do components? That doesn't want any arguments. Do we actually have a separator? Vertical. And I guess I also, come on. That CSS is to, is it, what's this setting? Yeah. Nice. Good. And do my6. Base 100. To BD base 200. Don't I have? I do have different. Okay, it is there, but it's just very hard to see. What do we? Yeah, let me just do like a. Let's do gray 800 and then 20, something like that. Okay. So set class. That CSS doesn't apply. It's fine. So I can just remove layout and then this. So we do have a little separator, even though it's extremely hard to see. And then, yeah, do some projects and do some copyrights. So if I do div, no, let's just do a span. Do a div. Flex and justify if it's green. And then grab this, chuck that in there, see what we get. Yeah, don't get this. Remove the background. It's in the center. Let's also just throw in a container. That did nothing. Right. Of course, we don't even need this. Jump into home and then we grab and we grab this and chuck it in here. And MX auto. Are we good now? We are. Look at this beautiful thing. So what does he do? He do copyrights. So what I do is copyright on this and all rights. Something like this. I mean, that's not bad for 2 hours. No AI used, so of course need some polish, and we need to create the admin, but this is, it's looking like something decent. Could I have something like class flex hull, then do what if we just do this and then do build and not temple, or will technically temple, that's fine, and then Andurel Let's see what that looks like. Items start. Yeah. Okay, that is where we are gonna cut it for today. Thanks for joining. Probably do another one tomorrow and Friday, but on my infrastructure tool instead. So, I hope you join for that.